Hey, what's up guys? Before this prediction video starts, I do want to say a disclaimer real quick that yes, I know I am aware of baby Vegeta being announced, so it does kind of screw over this prediction video, unfortunately. But I still want to upload this for you guys because maybe you want to know my predictions, so I thought, you know what, let's just get this out anyway, just in case. Obviously, since baby Vegeta did get leaked, it kind of ruins the whole premise of the video of me trying to think of the last two spots, the last two characters. Now it kind of just focuses on one, so if you guys want to just keep that mindset in mind that we're just going to look at one character instead of the two, then I guess that kind of helps the video in some way. But I really do hope you guys still enjoy the video and leave your comment down below who you think is going to be the last character. You will see in the video that I do ask who you think the last two are going to be, but since we already know the second to last character, let me know who you think the last character is going to be. But enough talk, guys. Please enjoy. So with Season 3 closing on its final DLC characters in Dragon Ball FighterZ, who will it be? With only 2 spots remaining in this season, who can take it? Yes, hello guys, and welcome back to some more Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you guys didn't realize already, we're going to be talking about the last 2 spots for the DLC in Season 3 for Dragon Ball FighterZ today. It's going to be a good one. We're going to have a top 5 and talk about 5 that could possibly take the throne for those 2 spots, and then have an honorable mention before we even get to the last one. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. I hope you guys enjoy. And of course, guys, real quick, before we even go into this, remember to put your comments down below. If you guys agree or disagree with my picks, put them down in the comment section below. Also, go to the Discord if you guys want to talk to me. The link in the description is going to be there all the time, so you guys want to join that. It will always be there and available for you. Remember to put your predictions in the comment section below as well. I want to see who you want to see join Dragon Ball FighterZ. But besides that, guys, let's go ahead, move on, and start the video. First off, let's go ahead and talk about the recent news we got during the Spain Dragon Ball FighterZ National Championship. Dragon Ball FighterZ producer Tomoko Hiroki said that on December 20th, they will reveal the next DLC character. Now, this was huge news to us Dragon Ball FighterZ fans, because honestly, we had no idea when this next DLC character was going to be revealed, because everything that happened this year, the whole COVID situation, pushing a lot of things back, Master Roshi coming out at a very, very late date, and of course, the National Championship being a thing as well, pushed a lot of things back and definitely moved a lot of their plans. But since this is a big tournament, they usually do these kind of things on these certain occasions. And it's so funny because, I mean, there's so many theories going on right now about who could possibly join. Of course, the main focus is Raditz. And one of those reasons for Raditz possibly joining is because the fact that December 20th lands on a Sunday. And since Raditz has his double Sunday move, people are reaching and saying that there could be a double character reveal on Sunday. And before we move on, I do want to say real quick, these are just theories. They are not confirmed. Nothing is confirmed just yet. The only things that are confirmed that on December 20th, there will be a DLC character reveal, and that the character is going to come out sometime in January. But going back to the double Sunday thing, they could actually be right. And let me just explain real quick. There will also be a Jump Fest 21 online Bandai Namco Entertainment live stream that same day. Now, I will say this, I don't know the exact timing for this live stream, but I will post the information right here on screen right now for you guys, just so you guys are aware of what time it's going to be. If it is after, then it could be a double character reveal, so please do watch out for that. And if it's somehow before the National Championship, I'd still look out for it just in case. So moving on from all that recent news, let's go ahead and talk about my predictions. Today, we're not going to just talk about 2 characters. We're going to go ahead and talk about 5 characters that could possibly join the roster instead. So yes, a top 5 video for you guys. And yes, there will be an honorable mention before the first pick, so do watch out for that one. It's going to be a good one. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's go ahead and get right into the first prediction of the day. Keep in mind that this top 5 is going to be from least to greatest. Starting from number 5, which is going to be the least likely, and then moving our way down to number 1, which is going to be the most likely. So starting with our first prediction of the video, it's going to be our number 5, which is going to be Ribrianne. The thought of her joining FighterZ at first wasn't really taken well by a lot of people, including me, I will admit. But now that FighterZ producer Tomoko Hiroki said that she wants to have more female characters in the game to play with, it gives you that sense of, hey, maybe she could actually join. I mean, it does make sense for her to be the next female character to join. There's not many other female characters in the Dragon Ball universe that can be perfect for FighterZ, which really sucks to say. We already have strong female characters like Videl, Android 18, Android 21, Kefla, but only having 4 females is pretty crazy. Adding at least 1 or 2 more female characters in the game would be great. And of course, one of them would have to be Ribrianne. Now, of course, that is not the only reason she would be a good addition to FighterZ. Her attacks are, well, very different from others, and she doesn't lack any any moves either. If you see how she was utilized in Xenoverse 2, she actually turned out to be a solid character. Well, from what I know. The only other game I know she's in is Dragon Ball Legends, but I haven't tried her at all or even seen anything about her to say really anything. So the way she fights would bring yet another unique character to the roster. And guys, I have to say, this season's DLC has by far some of the best DLC characters in the game, and that's just my opinion. So now the question begs, if there is going to be another female entry, who can it actually be? Is it going to be Ribrianne? But hey guys, time will tell, so if she doesn't join now, I think either her or some other female character will definitely join in Season 4. Who's number 4? Who's the number 4 pick for my prediction? Don't worry guys, I know exactly what you're thinking. Number 4 is going to be Majin Vegeta. Now I know a lot of you are going to say,
well, he's just Super Saiyan Vegeta. He's got nothing else.
Let me explain before we even go into anything. And for those who actually do want Majin Vegeta in the game and you're asking why is he so high in the list, well, let me go ahead and talk to you guys as well. And honestly, it is quite simple. He doesn't necessarily have anything different from Super Saiyan Vegeta, so it's almost like a carbon copy. Although he does have a few different moves and a dramatic finish worth adding to this game, they would have to completely change this Vegeta's kit to make him different from the others. Base Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Vegeta Blue all have pretty much the same kit. Some of their specials are tweaked to fit the character more, and of course their supers as well. But I will go ahead and say this. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is the sauciest Vegeta of them all. Hands down. I don't even care. Shut your mouth. It's my opinion. Alright? I'm saying it right now. He is the sauciest. I don't care. Base Vegeta has the loops. Alright? Super Saiyan Vegeta's got a, faster Final Flash. Oh, what's that? Super Saiyan Blue has the fastest Final Flash too? Yeah. Blue Vegeta has the sauciest combos. Case closed. But back to what I was saying, they would really need to change this character up to make him feel completely new and different from the other Vegetas. Although that is pretty tough since he doesn't have much that's different, it's still somewhat possible. Giving him a different 5M, better 2M, different BNB combos, sick key blast, and more would make him different from the rest. But yes, Majin Vegeta joining FighterZ is actually kind of likely, I'm not gonna lie. It's just because of the feedback from the community. I mean, if you look at anybody's prediction videos, you will see Majin Vegeta's face everywhere. And the one major reason why they want him to join is because it's a dramatic finish. They know Arc System will make this probably one of the best looking dramatic finishes in the game by far, without a doubt. And that's one big reason why they want him to join. So you can go ahead and say it's looking promising for some reasons, not all. That's why I opted to put him number 4, because it is tough to say. Now, moving on to number 3 for today's prediction video, it's going to be somebody from Dragon Ball GT. This is a character I feel doesn't get a lot of respect, a lot of praise at all, because they were introduced in a very weird way. The character itself is very, very weird. The name itself is very weird, but how he evolved and became this really strong opponent for Goku and Vegeta, it really was pretty cool. But coming at number 3 is going to be Baby Vegeta. Baby Vegeta is probably one of the coolest villains in Dragon Ball GT. Shadow Dragon arc was probably one of the best arcs in Dragon Ball GT, hands down, without a doubt. But let's not take that away from Baby, because he also had a very good arc as well. Baby Vegeta is another character that has big potential and tons of moves. Though they aren't very unique, he does have some really interesting moves, like his Revenge Death Ball. The chance of him going Grade 8 would be amazing, though I think it would probably just be his level 3. But honestly, guys, I don't think his Grade 8 is going to be his level 3. If you want to be realistic about this one, guys, you're going to have to sit there and say, you know what, it's probably going to be Revenge Death Ball. And it would make sense because that is his most powerful move. Now, his kit would definitely be different from other Vegetas. I said before when we were talking about Majin Vegeta that we would need a brand new kit, and Baby Vegeta definitely has that. Even though he still has some of Vegeta's basic moves, he has his own attacks thanks to Baby himself. Not only would him as a character be cool to see in fighters, but it would also be adding another Vegeta to the roster as well. Y'all know this game is full of Gokus. I mean, there are literally Gokus everywhere. So we need at least one Vegeta to join, man. We need some love for this character. If it does end up being Majin Vegeta, who of course we just got done talking about, then either way, Vegeta gets a dub for this one. But not only are we lacking Vegetas, we're also lacking GT characters as well. Obviously, this game is centered around Dragon Ball Z, a smidge of Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Super. They did go out of their way to add GT Goku. If only if it was Super Saiyan 4, man. If only. But moving on from that, we could also see a dramatic finish as well. Though it wouldn't be the best of dramatic finishes, since all Super Saiyan 4 Goku does is blast a Kamehameha in the air at Baby while he's trying to escape, and it pushes him into the sun, killing him. Yeah, that's not really that epic. Coming in hot with a very, very high chance of joining, thanks to the Latin Bandai Namco Twitter page. If you guys haven't guessed it yet, my number 2 pick is going to be Omega Shenron. So to refresh our memories just a little bit, about a month or 2 ago, the Latin American Bandai Namco Twitter page did come out and say this. They came out and asked a question about Roshi and FighterZ, if people were using him and if they were enjoying him, but for some reason, they decided to add all 7 Dragon Balls in a purple background instead of Roshi's green. Now, rightfully so, people have come out and said, you know, hey, you're overreacting about this, you're overthinking this, it's just a purple background and 7 Dragon Balls, it's not a big deal. But not too long after these videos came out, including mine, of course, talking about Omega Shenron possibly joining because of this little hint they gave us. Now, if you guys didn't see this, the Latin American page actually went to Dotadoya's video and tried to shut down these rumors. Yes, they actually went there saying that they're not rumors, it's all false. It was not any part of revealing a character. The last time I said that was with Roshi. And look what happened. It was Roshi. So yes, it's looking quite promising. But instead of thinking about if he will join, let's think about how he will join. If this character is going to be good in this game. And let me tell you, he will be insane. Like I was saying before with Baby Vegeta, this would do GT justice by adding at least one more character from this series. Super Android 17, General Rildo, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta are good shouts to join, but seeing as though they won't give us any more focus to GT, they'll just go and pick the most memorable characters from the series. Now, I'm not saying any of those other picks are bad. I love all the other characters. I think they're great. But if you're talking about GT, you're going to talk about Omega Shenron, you're going to talk about Baby Vegeta, and of course, you're going to talk about Super Saiyan 4. But back to Omega Shenron, this man is packed with incredible moves and could make a huge impact on fighters. I wouldn't go as far as to say he would make an impact like UI Goku, because UI Goku changed fighters and the meta completely, but he would definitely be a character you'd want on your team. If you remember how Omega Shenron became Omega after just being known as Sin Shenron, he gathered all the Black Star Dragon Balls and became Omega Shenron. Simple as that. Since Omega Shenron has the 7 Black Star Dragon Balls, he gained each of their respective powers. He has Rage Shenron's Electric Slime to heal himself, Oceanus Shenron's Whirlwind Spin attack that propels a burst of wind straight at the person, and Ice Shenron's Ice Ray attack. Now, I only noted the 3 of the 7 because these 3 are the ones that really stand out to me in my opinion. Whirlwind Spin can definitely be seen as a beam move. Having Ice Shenron's Ice Ray could be used as an unblockable stun, temporarily holding the player for a couple of seconds, just like Majin Buu's Wrap or Roshi's Sleepy Boy technique. Adding the Electric Slime to heal would be pretty insane, but it can act like a senzu bean for himself only. Since it is surrounded by electricity, if the other player were to hit Omega while he's in it, it could act as a stun or knock them back. Keep in mind that this would only heal the blue health, not his whole health bar. Having those powers with his own strength would make him a significant threat in this game, especially giving him his Dragon Thunder move that would act as a command grab. This character can offer so much to this game, and since we do have that tiny hint of its possible entry, this is definitely one that I am super hyped for. And of course, before moving on to our number 1 pick, we do have to do our honorable mention. And so our honorable mention of the video is going to be Dabura. Why Dabura, you might ask? Well, it's quite simple. He just feels like a fighter's character. Making use of his sword for attacks and combos would be really neat. Now, of course, there are sword characters in the game like Trunks and Janemba who use their swords, but they only use them for specials and not much for their basic attacks. Trunks will bring out a sword for his J5H, his ground 2H, his 6M, and his ground 5H only, while Janemba uses it for his J2H, J5H, ground 2H, 6M, and his ground 5H. And of course, they both use them for their specials as well. Dabura would mix his sword with all of his attacks, switching between sword and melee moves to give a sick fighting style. He also has a Stone Breath that he used on Piccolo and Krillin that can be used as an unblockable grab or stun. He can even conjure other weapons like he did against Majin Buu when he formed a spear and impaled him. This man can also shoot fire from his mouth, best known as Evil Flame or Evil Blast. So yes, Dabura has the right kit to be a lethal character in fighters. Now, would Dabura join this roster for this season? It's hard to say. There is always that small possibility of someone joining like Dabura, but it's very, very rare because the fact that there's so many other characters that people want, Dabura's probably at the bottom of the list for a lot of those people. It's not that those people don't want him to join, it's more so that they have other characters they would like to see join other than Dabura. But hey, don't count him out just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The last prediction of the day. This is somebody I feel everyone wants to see join this game. He was the first actual villain in Dragon Ball Z, and a brother to our boy, Goku. And at this point, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what else to say. Why am I moving left and right? And yes, our number 1 pick is going to be Raditz. Now, I'm pretty sure you all saw this coming. I mean, geez, look at the thumbnail. This character is always brought up when someone talks about the DLC for fighters. It's actually crazy. And thinking about it, I think Raditz and Majin Vegeta are probably the 2 most talked about for fighters, to be honest. Back to Raditz though, the only real piece of information of his arrival is that the next DLC character will be revealed on Sunday, December 20th. Now you may be asking, Connor, how does that even tie with Raditz? I mean, to be 100% real with you guys, it doesn't at all. But the theory I discussed in the beginning of the video ties quite well with Raditz. Obviously, it's someone trying to make something up to get a reaction from people like me, but I'll take what I can get at this point. Raditz isn't a bad shout for fighters at all though. His moves are pretty nifty, and him being the first Dragon Ball Z villain could get him a spot into the roster. If there's something special about you, you can make it into the roster. Just look at Zamasu. Raditz is just a casual character, someone who could be solid like Kefla and be pretty useful. Looking at how Xenoverse made a decent kit for him, our system can take something from that and put their own spin on it and obviously make it way better. Classics like Double Sunday, Saturday Crush, Dynamite Monday, and Shining Friday would all be added without a doubt. Those are his signature moves after all. There is of course way more Raditz can offer with these moves, like making Shining Friday one of his specials that can cause a wall bounce, or Saturday Crash that can paralyze the player for a few seconds. I did actually make a video a while back talking about Raditz in fighters, going into way more detail. If you guys do want to go check that out, I'll put it in the eye above and of course at the end of the video. And there you guys have it. Those are my top 5 predictions for the last 2 remaining spots for the Season 3 DLC for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, if you guys think there is a character that I missed that you think should join, please put them in the comment section below, and also go into a little more detail as to why you think they should join. I would love to go in the comments and just talk to you guys and see what you guys personally think who should join, if you guys agree or disagree with my picks. And of course, if you guys aren't in the Discord, like I said in the beginning, link is in the description below if you guys want to join that. We can also discuss on there as well. But besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's prediction video. If you guys did and want to see more of this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.